Good morning and welcome to Coaching for Realtors. I'm Deborah Ivanoff, the Being Coach, joining you each day with tools, tips, and tricks to help you work less and accomplish more by aligning your inner being with the actions you take. And guys, good morning. There we go. Good morning. And that first little glimpse was of my my Facebook page that I have. It's a 365 page. I drop by there every morning to give you some little tip or trick to use during your day as a realtor or other business professional. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is blocks, how you overcome your blocks. And I've been coaching people recently on overcoming blocks. It seems that a number of people have been coming and that's what they wanted to talk about. And so their question has been, how do I overcome that block? And it's made me think about how could I make this really, really simple so that people could see where they are in the process and move along the process. So here's what I've noticed is that the first thing you do is you need to identify the block. I know that seems really obvious, but a lot of us don't do that. We kind of resist it. Yes, I'm sure you guys can relate to that. We resist it. Now, a block can be a pattern, a habit, a belief, a story, a conditioning. It can be any of those things that operates rather by default in our life, and we may or may not be realizing that it's even operating, and yet it stops us or slows us down. So again, people have been coming and they've been saying, well, how do I overcome these blocks? That is the first step, is to identify what the block is to face it. And then the next thing to do is to confront it, is to actually look at that block in the face and say, I'm looking at you, I'm attending to you, this is what's going on, and I'm going to question what your purpose is in my life. Because oftentimes that block, what we call the block, is there for a reason. Now, we may no longer need it, but at one time we may have needed it. So to confront it and to see what its purpose is, and then find a different way of meeting that purpose or that need. So this is an important part of the process. So we've got to identify the block, we've got confront and question its purpose. That could possibly be 2 steps, but I'm going to keep it as one. And then find a different way to meet the need of that purpose in that moment. And then what we want to do is we want to make a new choice about who we are, what we want to do. So that's often a being choice, not a doing choice about who I want to be. And then we want to take consistent action in the direction of that new being choice. So for example, I'll give you an example of mine. I used to hate to clean the house. I would get totally angry and crazy and get in a really bad mood. So first of all, I had to know that I had a block in that area, which I did. And I also did get help, by the way. I coached with my mentors and my coaches around this exact issue because I didn't want to feel bad every time I cleaned the house. I wanted to feel good. So, I didn't put that as a list of my steps in desire, but that could go down on my steps. I may have to add that to it. So I had the awareness, I knew there was a block, I confronted the block, I looked it straight in the face and said, I know that you're here, I know you're operating in my life, and I want something to change. So there was the desire. That's an extra step that I didn't have on my list. And then the next thing that I did is I looked to see what the need was for getting mad. And it went back a long time ago to a time when I was very tired. My mother passed away early and I was taking care of the family. And getting angry was the only way to get busy and to get some action going. So there was the need and there was the purpose. It actually had a purpose. It got things done. It got me over being too tired to clean the house. When I saw that, I said, well, I can meet that need in a different way. And I actually completely flipped the choice of I have to clean the house, and this is how I have to get it done, to I get to clean the house, and it's a sacred act for me, and it can be something that I can slow down and enjoy. And that was huge. Did it happen overnight? No. It was a process. But there you go. There's the steps, is that I then took it into action. That last step, I took the new choice of creating it as sacred into action. And I did things like put music in the background, light some candles, have an intention, find ways to enjoy it, maybe do it in smaller steps, and really be more present to cleaning the house than to just getting it done. Now, I know we're talking about cleaning the house, but I wanted to try to choose something sort of neutral to talk about rather than business, but it works the same way in business. It works the same way. So find something in business that's slowing or blocking you down identify that you have a block, confront the block, see what its purpose is, find a different way to meet that need or that purpose, make a new choice, and then act out of that new choice. And as we saw, I just came up with another one on the fly, and that's heighten that desire, fire that desire, and that'll take you through the hump of the change. So that's it at its most simple. If you need some help, please reach out to me. I'm easy to find a variety of ways, Twitter, Facebook. And also I'd like to invite you, if you are a realtor, to come join me on my 365 page where I'm giving tips every day. And you can just Google Coaching for Realtors and find that page and ask me to include you in that group. So again, thank you so much. This is Deborah Ivanoff, the Being Coach, reminding you that it's not just about what you do, it's about who you are being as you do your actions during the day. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.